Starting at guard, a 5'7" sophomore from Glasgow, Kentucky, number 4, Bailey Pedigo. At guard, a 5'9" junior from Harrodsburg, Kentucky, number 12, Lexi Lake. At guard, a 5'8" senior from Scottsville, Kentucky, number 13, Savannah Gregory. At forward, 5'8" sophomore from Birdstown, Tennessee, number 32, Courtney. And at guard, a 6' senior from Lawrenceburg, Kentucky, number 33, Sammy Rogers, the Tigers. Campbellsville is led by head coach Ginger Colvin. And your University of Pikeville Bears. Starting at guard, a 5'8" junior from Madeira, Ohio, number 10, Mary Englert. At guard, a 5'5" junior from Maysville, Kentucky, number 11, AJ Reed. At forward, a 5'9" junior from Williamsburg, Kentucky, number 30, Sierra Feltner. At forward, a 5'8" freshman from Independence, Kentucky, number 32, Morgan Stamper. At center, a 6'1" senior from Frankfort, Kentucky, number 52, Brianna Burbridge. The Bears. UPIKE is led by head coach Clifton Williams.
All right, we've got the starting lineups ready to go. Let's see how they play. That's what it's going to come down to now.
You know, Charlie, we talked about it the other night against Shawnee State. It's important for the Bears to come out and get to a strong start. They have to start off strong. This is not a team you want to try to play from behind on because of much pressure they can put on you. Get ahead, stay ahead, and cut down the turnovers.
You know, if you look out there size-wise, they match up pretty good with each other. We'll see how that pays off in this one. But now both of them very experienced teams. Let's see how we go. Burbridge ready to jump center. And it'll be controlled by Campbellsville. And the Tigers will bring it up the floor. Pedigo out front with it. And they're going to looks like they're trying to work it down. Pedigo on the trail down low, and she's going to get an and one. Not the way to start.
Alexis Reed got caught looking there, backdoor cut. She's going to call for the foul, her first, team's first. That'll send Pedigo to the line shooting one shot. Comes in the season shooting 67% from the free throw line.
So 2-0 right now for the Tigers. Make it 3. And the Bears will bring it up.
Here comes that press, Charlie.
Looks like it's going to be, is it full court man? And they throw it away. That's why we talked about you can't make that lazy pass.
And what happens is that pressure just speeds you up, make an unsure pass. What happens, like you said, basically the pass went to nobody. They try to get it high to Brianna over her head, and nobody's behind her.
Campbellsville again working it, trying to go down low, running somebody on the baseline trying to get them open. And good defense that time by Burbridge, not letting them get a shot off. Campbellsville again trying to work with it. And good defense so far by the Bears on this trip down. Let's see if they can continue it all the way through. They do. Rebound comes off to A.J. Reed. And they'll bring it up the floor quickly. Over to Englert. She'll work it back out. Trying to get with it. Feltner gives it up. She'll get it back. Feltner takes it on the baseline, and Englert over in the corner. That was a nice pass. Led her right into it. And Englert smartly throws it off the defender, and they'll get the ball out of bounds.
Bears will have 8 on the shot clock.
And Kelly Wells doing his part, sanitizing the ball every time it goes off the court. And it'll be Feltner throwing it inbounds. Cross court out to Englert. Englert, elbow jumper, no good. Rebound comes off with 3 maroon jerseys under the basket. Bears got to get in there and rebound. Quickly, Pedigo into the front court. Campbellsville trying to go down in. They throw it away, trying to go to Pedigo.
You know, the first 3 possessions for Campbellsville, Charlie, I've noticed they got 3-point shooters, but also they got backdoor cutters as well, too. So they'll get you in a variety of different ways offensively.
Looks like it's a 1-1-2-1 press. Englert gets it in front court to Reed. Goes down in the corner. Stamper. They'll work it back around now again. Englert kicks it over to an open 3. Feltner is off. Rebound comes off again to Pedigo. She'll bring it up the floor. Looking for the trailer. Now the way Bell get it back out top. And that's Lake. Back over to Pettigo again. Trying to go down inside with it. Pikeville doing a good job keeping the drive off the floor. And ball tipped around. Campbellsville comes out of there with it. And they'll get it, put it back in. Savannah Gregory. 5-0 start here for Campbellsville. The Bears need a score this trip down. Over to Reed.
Campbellsville staying in that zone, Charlie.
Dangerous pass that time, too. We're going to get a reach in on Campbellsville. That'll be on Gregory, I believe.
It'll be on Lake.
Lake, sorry.
Her first, team's first. 2.5 minutes in, the Bears have not cracked the scoreboard yet.
Stamper kicks it out. Englert. I don't think she walked. I'm sorry, but you know, I think he took the head fake.
He took the head fake and he got faked out and blew the whistle a little bit too quick. Potentially.
Well, her feet did not move. I promise you that. But the Bears, they can't make those mistakes though. 5-0 lead Campbellsville. The Bears have to get a stop and really need a basket right now. They need to see one go through the hoop.
Campbellsville was very active offensively. A lot of cuts.
There's a three. No good. Rebound comes off in her to Stamper. She'll get it back. And Englert pushing it up the floor. And nice pass over. And going to the free throw line will be Burbridge.
She might be on Lake. It's on Lake, her second, team second. I was saying Burbridge to the line shooting 2 shots. She comes in the game shooting 68% from the free throw line.
Burbridge will be a matchup problem for him. As she is for about anybody.
She's for a lot of teams. She's a matchup problem.
One more free throw coming. It's on its way. This one is no good. Bears still have not dented the scoreboard. Pettigo into the front court quickly again for Campbellsville.
Communication on defense is going to be important for the Bears.
There's a nice steal by the freshman, and she'll get it ahead to Englert, and Mary Englert should have had an and one.
Nice play by Morgan Stamper. Gets up to Englert for the layup.
Pushing it up quickly, and wide open underneath is Lake. Yep. Bears got on the scoreboard now. They've got to beat the pressure.
I tell you, that long loopy pass is not going to work, Charlie.
Yep. You got to get something crisper. What it is the other player has to come back to the ball handler.
You can't go away from it. You got to
come toward the basketball.
Make that pass as short as possible.
Out front with it now. They go down to Stamper, shot up, and she'll go to the line. That's on Pettigo, I believe. Well,
I believe it is.
Okay.
It is Pettigo. It'll be her first, team's third. But they counted the basket.
Oh, did they?
They said count the basket. But I think she just assumed the lay it. She did not make the shot.
She didn't make the shot, right.
Coach Call from Campbellsville was asking her politely, you sure the shot went in? The officials will get together? I don't
know. But to be honest, I can't remember if it did or not.
It did not go in. So, yeah, the basket's no good, one shot.
Okay.
Stamper, she is shooting 35% from the free throw line. She made the first.
Missed the second one. Rebound comes off to Campbellsville. Pettigo will bring it up the floor. Lake, a deep three. We're going to get a charge. That'll be on the illegal pick.
Courtney Pritchard, her first, team's fourth.
So the next from here on, the Bears' first quarter, Bears will be shooting 2. Reed gets it back to Englert. Englert takes it inside, kicks it outside to back to Englert. 3, good.
Needed that one. 7-6 Campbellsville. UPIKE starting to get a little bit of rhythm, Charlie.
I like to see them not no quit. That's good. And A.J. Reed with the steal and the layup.
Bears on a little 8-2 run right now.
And Bears have taken their first lead, 8-7 here.
AJ's first basket of the afternoon, or evening, excuse me.
Evening, yeah. And that could have been another illegal pick because she was moving. Trying to take a little runner in the lane is good. That's Savannah Gregory. Campbellsville with the 9-8 lead. Stamper gives it to Burbridge, and
the second wave's coming in for Campbellsville. Next dead ball.
Shot up, no good by Reed. No foul call. Rebound comes off to Pettigo. They'll push it up 2-on-2, and there's a trailer with a 3. It's good. Is that Gregory? Yep.
Gives her 7 here in the first quarter. 12-8 Campbellsville.
Trying to drive and go inside, kick it back out again. There's a 3. This one is no good. Rebound coming off, shot up and good inside by Feltner.
Her first basket, 12-10 Campbellsville. The pace has picked up, Charlie.
Yes, it has. This is what Campbellsville wants. Of course, I think it's what UPIKE wants as well.
She made away with a
It didn't look good, did it?
It's not
I think
defense.
she took a stroll there too, actually.
Can't call that foul.
Well, you know, my thing is you wait till after the contact to call it.
These Feltner's first foul, team second. And we'll have 4 substitutes coming in once we return to action for Campbellsville. We'll try to get those subs as soon as they come back. So, Charlie, here we have for 5 minutes and 45 seconds in this ball game so far. Campbellsville leading this one 14-10. Started off, Campbellsville went on a 5-0 run. UPIKE responded with their own little run, an 8-2 run, and the Campbellsville was coming back. So it's been a game of run so far, Charlie. And you know, in the beginning, I thought maybe the press, because they had bothered UPIKE a little bit. UPIKE had a couple of turnovers, but we did notice the first couple of possessions there. You talked about it. UPIKE's passes up, try to pass over the zone with long loopy passes. That's not going to work. The last couple of times up the up the floor, UPIKE's more bounce passing, more crisp passing, well, and keeping the basketball in the center court. Against a press, you'll keep the basketball in the center if you can.
Don't let the sideline get an extra defender.
So for Campbellsville, McGeorge will check in. Lauren Lee will check in. I can't get the rest of the numbers. I'm sorry. Shepard will also check in for Campbellsville.
So Gregory shooting the free throw, rolls out. Bears come away with the rebound.
Even off a missed free throw, Campbellsville's going to press.
Yeah, they do. They press a lot. Englert gets it over to Reed. Reed on the drive. She goes inside. Shot up. Good by Stamper.
I really like the way she plays the game of basketball. Morgan Stamper. She's at 3 now.
Carries a shot. And no good. Fight for a nice rebound put back up. And defensive. Another miss. Another fight for the loose ball. This time looks like Stamper comes out of there with it. Englert pushing it up. Taking it to the corner. And gets it back out to Feltner. Looking, they try to go down to Burbridge. Burbridge goes inside, and Stamper with the miss. Can't get the rebound. It'll go to Campbellsville. Campbellsville pushing it up the floor again. And they'll get it over to Gregory. Back out working it around. UPIKE staying with the same 5 here most of this first quarter. Try to go down inside. Stamper, good defense. Makes her kick it back out in the corner. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Burbridge. Burbridge gets it up to Feltner. Feltner sees she took that one to the rack. 3 by Reed, good. Maybe not.
Did they give her a 3? I give her 5. Do you think she's on the line, Charlie?
Huh?
Yep. Oh, hey.
Yeah. No, it was a 3. She only had 2. She gives her 5 points on the night.
There you go. That's right. Bailey Frazier and check in for the Bears.
There's a foul, I guess, on Englert.
Be her first, team's 3rd. And also, Haley Free will check in. Pritchard will return for the Tigers. Frazier will replace Englert. Free will replace Reed. And it looks like Sammy Rogers will check back in. And she'll replace McGeorge.
I think you'll see both teams substitute a lot tonight. Free throw is good. Lake, is that on the line?
Yeah, Faith Lake.
Faith Lake, okay.
75% from the free throw line. She made the first.
I bet her and Lexi are twins.
I would say so. Same high school, same height.
Same year in school?
Same year in school.
I may be wrong, but
much better job handling the press now.
Did a really good job getting it up the floor that time. And that's not a bad pass shot. It's a good look. It's a good shot. Go back into the corner. There's a three on its way. Good.
Frazier. Big time shot. I tell you, Sierra Feltner is so good with that basketball. Got to the bank, kicked it out for the three.
UPIKE back on top by 2 now, 18-16. Been a good one so far. Campbellsville working it around against the Pikeville man-to-man.
Have to continue to communicate on defense. A lot of picks.
Yeah, they do. They a lot of motion. You're right. Try to go down low. Trying to spam. Nice shot over Burbridge.
Pritchett. She has 2.
Tied at 18.
Get that basketball in the center. Good.
Good job. Good way to move the ball. That last pass was a little bit soft, but Burbridge, that's a foul. I'm sorry.
You know what? The respect she should have in the conference, she get that call. Is a foul anyway.
Yes.
So with the type of player she is, she should get that call.
There's a little push off inside. No call. 3, 2. So Faith Lake with the basket. 20-18 Campbellsville. Less than a minute to play here in the first.
Close this first corner out strong.
That was close. Back out top to Free. Feltner. Back out again. Free. Kicks it back. There's a 3 again. Nope. Rebound, though. Put back up. No. Fight for it, and it'll come away to Campbellsville. Tigers can extend the lead this trip down. They got a 2-point. Nice block. I don't know who came in and got that block, but I think it might have been Bailey, wasn't it?
Bailey and also Burbridge both were there. Nice block. Bears can take the last shot in the first quarter if they want to, but Feltner's going to drive it and score it up.
Basket, yeah.
Said, no thank you, Gary. I got this one.
Yeah. 20-20 now. And shot up, no good. Feltner with the rebound, and it is 20-20 here in 2020. that's a bad omen right there.
Well, I tell you, Charlie, after a slow start for the Bears, been down 5-0, responded and closed out the first quarter, tying this ball game up 20-20. I think they've seen the press there. First couple trips up the floor, they really kind of struggled with the press with combined passes. I think Coach Williams and his staff have, on the couple of timeouts they had in that first quarter, corrected that. They kept the basketball in the middle, better passing. Then also, once they get the basketball across half court, even though they can be patient with it, they still have 20 seconds on the shot clock. So they can still run their offense there as well, too. Feltner's done a nice job getting in the paint, kicking out for some threes. And the Bears have responded here, Charlie. Morgan Stamper with another strong first quarter. The freshman of Independence, Kentucky, shows that she can play in the Mid-South Conference.
Oh, she's been a big help. I mean, she's done a great job. Mary Englert, 2 of 4 for the Bears right now. Let's see. Nobody for Pikeville in any foul trouble. That's nice to see. Feltner and Stamper leading them in rebounds with 3 apiece.
So in that first quarter, Charlie, I think also UPIKE did a nice job limiting Campbellsville on the three-point shot. Again, they come up averaging 28 attempts a ball game. They only shot 3 3-pointers in that first quarter.
Feltner has 3 assists in the first quarter as well.
And goes along with 3 rebounds as well, leading the Bears in rebounding and assists through 1 quarter.
And Bears will have the ball to start the second quarter. And they will get it in to Stamper. They go back to Stamper. Stamper, beautiful underhand pass,
play.
and Bailey Frazier for the basket.
It's Coach Williams right there. First possession, second quarter, drew that play up. Nice play, 22-20 UPIKE.
Campbellsville working it again to the outside. There's another 2. And a rebound for Bailey Frazier. She's had a pretty good start.
Limits them to 1 shot as much as you can.
Yep. Stamper. Gets it inside, and Rayleigh Frazier. That's 6 for her, I believe, isn't it? Or 7.
Give her 7. She had that 1 3-point basket. Bears leading this one 24-20.
Playing with confidence tonight. Campbellsville working it, trying to get a look again. Bears have made it hard on them in the paint. And good defense again by Pikeville. There's a 3 this time, and it is no good. And rebound comes off to Campbellsville. There's a 3 out of the corner again by Campbellsville. Again, no good. Tipped, and Campbellsville again with the rebound.
You got to limit it to 1 shot.
Yeah, I mean, this is their 3rd look at the basket this trip down.
She may got away with a walk there.
I think she may have shuffled her feet. There's an easy layup. They got a back door on them.
So they'll get you looking. They're shooting a 3-point shot, and it's a dangerous pass right there. You cannot throw the long looping pass.
Feltner going to take it down the middle, and she'll kick it back outside. There's a 3 by Free, and it's way off. Rebound comes off to Campbellsville. And Campbellsville pushing it back up the floor quickly. Pettigo going to take it all the way to the rack and 1.
It'll be on Haley Free. It'll be her first, team's first here in the 2nd quarter.
That was an easy call for the official that time.
Gives Pettigo 5. Engler will come in and replace Feltner.
Try to give everybody a breather here.
Pettigo will go to the line shooting 1 shot. She's been to the line 1 time, and she made her free throw last time.
She can make the Campbellsville Tigers the leader with 1, and they are 25-24. And I mean, like I say, they'll make on anything, any kind of a made basket, they're going to press. Free throw or field goal.
Ball goes in the basket, they're going to press you.
Frazier for 3, no. And I like seeing Haley Free go after that ball more.
Yes. Got to crash the boards.
Or Haley Free. I said Bailey Free, didn't I? Out top, Campbellsville, another back door, and missed. Rebound comes off in there to Engler.
That's going to be a halftime adjustment. Now they're getting too many backdoor looks right now.
Free into the front court. Ooh.
A lot of contact there.
Yeah. Get it back over to Englert. Englert going to be fouled. That'll be on Pettigo. No.
I'm going to call it on Pritchett. Her 2nd, team's first here in the 2nd quarter. So Pettigo and Pritchett both has got 2 fouls in the first half. McGeorge will return for the Tigers, and Reed will return for the Bears, replacing Free. McGeorge will replace Pritchett. On net, we'll also check in for the Bears, replacing Burbridge.
And it'll be, I'd say they won't keep Burbridge on the bench long. Back out top to Reed. Back up to Free again. Reed looking. They get it back, try to go down low to Annette. And back out top. Little runner, no.
Look awkward there.
Stamper got the rebound and fouled. And that will be on Pettigo. That's her 3rd.
It is on Pettigo. It'll be her 3rd, team's the 2nd in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah.
You want to call it they're going to say it's only her 2nd foul. I thought it was her 3rd.
Well, you had her for 2 earlier. And Annette drives, nope, miss, and Stamper just goes and takes it away from him. Kick it back out. Reed going to take it with a little runner, and it's good.
Nice job of Reed. Give her 7. Bears reclaim the lead.
26-25 Bears. Loose ball knocked loose. Pikeville comes away with it. Reed pushing it up the floor. Reed going to give it up
pass.
And be knocked out of bounds. So it'll be UPIKE basketball.
Campbellsville does a nice job of getting back defensively. Well-coached team hustles from rim to rim, whether it be offensive defense or defense to offense.
There's a shot up and good by Engler.
I'll tell you a lot. Pettigo also blocked her very hard, knocked it down, but Engler was able to make the basket. Largest lead for the day of Bears, 28-25.
Campbellsville working around the perimeter.
Got to keep your hands up.
There's a 3, and it's off. Rebound comes off to Campbellsville.
Keep your hands up.
Yep, Pettigo gets it back up. Campbellsville's getting a lot of long rebounds. There's a drive and a basket by Gregory.
Gives her 11 here in the first half.
Englert, top of the key, gets rid of it. Free with a little runner is good.
Nice job of Haley. That gives her 2. Bears leading this one 30-27. Up and down basketball.
Pettigo wants to take it, and they got it. Yep, good job stopping the penetration that time. They've let her get to the basket a few times. There's a long 3 that's no good. Rebound comes off this time to Pikeville. Stamper trying to go ahead with it, and Free saves it. See back there's a 3. Stamper no good. Rebound comes off inside to Campbellsville.
See some tired basketball players. Charlie got a lot of huffing and puffing right now. This pace is up and down. Multiple subs sitting there and checking the table.
Both ways. There's a drive underneath the basket. We're going to get a foul on Stamper.
Be her first, team's second here in the second period. Burbage will return for the Bears, replacing Stamper. Multiple subs coming for Tigers. Sutton will check in for her first action of the day, I believe. Also, Shepard will check back in for the Tigers as well.
Campbellsville trying to get it inbounds. There's a nice pass inbounds and an easy one.
Sammy Rogers.
Yep. Bears got beat on that one.
Gives her 2 on the day. She come to game after 19.
Feltner into the front court. Gets it to Burbridge. Over quickly.
Run
now
the
they
offense.
go down low. Back to Burbridge, and the little runner in the lane is good.
Gives her first basket of the day as well.
And they're working. Campbellsville working. There's a 2. And it's good. We're tied. It's 32-31. Pike will buy 1 with 4:30 to go here in the first half.
It's Rogers' second consecutive basket. Get the basketball in the middle. Burbage over to Feltner.
And I thought she was out of bounds.
She was close. There's about,
yeah, you knew you was going to have at least 1. And Burbridge with the basket.
So the leading scorers of both teams have scored the last 2 trips down for each team, Rogers and Burbridge.
Shot up, no, and a foul on the net.
You know, I like it from all net. It'll be her first, team's third.
We got a timeout. It's a 3-point lead for the Bears, 34-31, with 4:02 to play here in this first half.
You know, the thing I see, Charlie, you know, you're starting to see a little bit of the game plan from Coach Williams and his staff here. They're starting getting a nice little substitution pattern incoming for the players. Well, trying to keep people fresh here because you got to keep players fresh in order to compete. And that's something that Coach Williams and his staff have done. You're starting to see in a rotation pattern, give so many minutes on the floor there because Campbellsville's going to play 10 players. You know, and UPIKE can play 10 players as well, too. But Coach Williams got to leave certain ball handlers out on the floor in order to handle that press. And so far, Charlie, UPIKE's done a nice job handling the press. There've been a couple of times they've had a couple of mental lapses. They try to throw over top of the presses, which that's what the pressing team wants you to do. They want you to try to throw over top of it so they can try to deflect the pass. They're doing a better job keeping the ball in the middle. But the thing is, you know, Morgan Stamper's playing big right now for the Bears. Burbage is coming up the last 2 trips to the floor, scoring a couple of baskets or what, too. Also, Charlie, for the Bears, Serenity Turnbull just checked in for the Bears, too. A little bit of early action for her, trying to give a little bit more rest from Morgan Stamper. She's going to check out, again, trying to use that entire roster to go against this Campbellsville Tigers team.
You know, you got 4:02 left here in the half. Try to get everybody a little bit of a rest before the break and come back fresh.
Sutton's first free throws of the year.
It's good. 34-32 now. One more free throw coming. Makes them both. And here comes the pressure again. A.J. Reed. Give it up. Feltner. In the middle it goes to Burbridge. Back to Reed now. There's a 3 on its way. No. And Turnbull with the rebound. Get it back out to Turnbull. She goes inside to Burbridge. Shot up and good.
3 straight possessions for the Bears. Burbridge is coming up with baskets. Give her 6.
And Reed out there on Pettigo pretty hard out there this trip down. Pettigo got the pick and roll, lays it in.
I tell you, the Campbellsville runs a little pick up top there, and they're cutting directly to the basket there. Everybody else clears out, gives her an open lane to the basket.
36-35. Pikeville with it. They get it back now to Turnbull, over to Reed. Down low. Feltner in the lane, shot up, no good. Rebound comes off to Burbridge, but she gets it knocked away. And here comes Campbellsville. Chance for them to take the lead this trip down. Pikeville leads 36-35. 2:50 to play here in the first half. Campbellsville working, Pettigo trying to take Reed. Reed cuts the baseline off on her. There's a deep three, and it's good. Campbellsville with the lead, 38-36.
Sutton, give her 5.
Get it up to Turnbull. Reed now. Reed. Over to Feltner. Turnbull. There's Reed for 3. It's good. Tied game. No. Bears by 1. 39-38. My bad.
Reed's in double figures with 10.
Good job by Reed that time, not letting her get to that into the paint. Pettigo's been a pretty good guard for him tonight. They got to go down inside. There's a shot. It's a 3.
Shooter's roll. Faith Lake.
Yep. 41-39.
Give
2-point
Lake 7.
lead. Yep. Burbridge gets it back out front. They give it up to Reed now. She'll restart it. Feltner to Reed. And Reed just lost it. And here's a. Can she get there? Nope. Reed layup on the other end, and a 4-point lead now for Campbellsville here at the end of the first half. Goes back to Englert. Englert into the lane. Kicks it back out to Reed for 3. Good.
Give her 13 in the first half.
So Jay Reed makes it a 1-point ball game, 43-42. Elbow jumper, no good. Rebound, Burbridge. Bears bringing it back up the floor with Reed. Feltner wanted to go inside. Oh, nice pass, Burbridge for 2. Assist to Reed. Feltner. Shoot.
Burbridge has 8. The Bears reclaim the lead, 44-43.
41 seconds left here in the half. It's been a good first half of basketball. Campbellsville trying to run off those cuts, pick and rolls out at front. More of an NBA style game by them. Drive no good. Burbridge caused her to adjust her shot. And here come the Bears. Bears can play for 1 here. I guess the question is, do you play for 1 or do you just take the best shot you can get?
I would say Coach Williams say score if you can.
Turnbull turns around and puts it up. Nope. Burbridge puts it in on the rebound.
I tell you, she went from 0 to double figures really quick.
Pettigo trying to take it to the rim. Turnbull, good job. Is that good or not? They're going to count it. 46-45 at the half. UPIKE leading Campbellsville. And we're ready to go just as soon as the clock's ready, we're ready to go. Everybody's out there ready to play, waiting on the final 20 seconds to run off this halftime clock. But I expect to see more of what we saw in the first half. Both teams, I think it's going to be a close one for the duration.
Starting lineups, both starting lineups will return to the floor for the Bears and the Tigers.
Tigers will have the ball to start the second half. UPIKE, the girls look relaxed. I like that. You know, Alexis Reed out there dancing to the music. And Campbellsville will have it out front. They'll give it back to Pettigo. They had a lot of confidence in her. They let her play a lot with 2 fouls in that first half. Nice rebound in there by Burbridge. And a little contact, no call. They'll get it back over now to Englert. Englert goes inside to Burbridge. He'll kick it back out again. Reed. Another one of those floaters. I don't like those, but they'll try to get it down inside to Burbridge. And Reed can hit the three if she's open. Englert with a drive. No. And Burbridge.
Might be on Pettigo.
I think so. I think Burbridge is going to get the foul call.
It is on Pettigo. This should be her third.
That's her third for sure there.
Team's first here in the third quarter.
That would be big, get her in foul trouble. They try to throw it into Stamper, and Burbridge goes and gets it. We're going to have a jump ball. It'll stay with Pikeland. Both teams a little
still trying
rusty
to
right now.
Still trying to fill each other out again here in the second half after the halftime adjustments here.
Pikeland trying to get it inbounds. They'll get it into Stamper. Stamper back out now to Reed. Beautiful pass down underneath, and 2 for Burbridge.
Give her 12 on the evening.
Alexis A.J. Reed with a nice assist, too. Better go out front, and we're going to get A.J. Reed for the reach-in.
Her second, team's first here in the third quarter.
One of those you could have called. Could have called both of them for pushing off on that one at different times.
Typically, it will go against the defensive
But it typically
player.
goes against the defender. You're right.
But I agree with you. That could have went either way.
And Campbellsville working, trying to get a look. Pikeland limited in that three-point look. I do like that. Pettigo picks up her dribble. Now she'll get it back out top. They're going to work with it, try to drive. There's a easy one. Gregory with the basket.
Give her 13. Here comes the press.
And they'll get it up quickly. Ball knocked away. It'll stay with Pikeland.
Just had too many players in one area there for UPIKE trying to pass the basketball. Spacing is going to be the key because Campbell's is wanting to trap as much as they can. Don't matter where you're on the court. They want to try to
trap you.
trap
You want to make them spread out. You're exactly right. Make it hard. Make yourself hard to guard. And there's going to be a foul. And is that Gregory? Yep.
Her first, team second here in the third quarter.
And it'll be UPIKE basketball.
Vernon White is very entertaining on the
He
PA.
is. Yes, he is. And one nice pass into Burbridge. She missed one. Rebound, though, comes off inside to Stamper. They'll get it back out quickly. Reed for 3. No. And Stamper fighting for it. And what we're going to get? We're going to get a foul.
On Stamper? What? That'll be her second, team second.
I see a foul on Englert, but not on Stamper. There's a jump ball between those two.
Yeah. That's kind of
That was.
And actually, that call. I mean, if they call, like say, call Englert maybe for a hold potentially there.
Yeah, I could have seen that. You're exactly right.
But on the action of the ball, just let that go. Let it play out.
There's a 3. And it rolls off. Campbellsville again with another rebound. Missed it. Missed and got another rebound. Bears not blocking out well right now. They got to block out better on the rebounding end. Campbellsville working. There's a 3. And this one no good. Rebound Stamper this time. She got pretty sure hands when she gets one.
Yeah, if it gets in her rebounding radius, she's going to control it.
A.J. Reed gives it up. They go back inside. There's Stamper with the drive, has it blocked. We'll get back out. Reed, body's on the floor. Try to go down inside. Burbridge, strong move, lays it in.
I tell you, for somebody who didn't have a point in that first quarter, she's up to 14. The Bears leading this one by 3.
Pettigo in the front court with it. A.J. Reed out there on her. A.J. Reed all over her. Bears staying in that man-to-man. Pettigo trying to go down inside. Stamper might have got a hand on that.
I tell you, nice defensive play by Morgan Stamper.
Feltner gives it back to the trailer. And they go inside, trying that wraparound pass. Not a very smart pass. Freshman mistake right there. And quickly, Campbellsville the other way. And got to cut that baseline off, take that charge. Shot up good.
Sammy Rogers. Give her 7. We're tied at 50. Here's where you got to stay under control here.
Don't make the lazy passes like that. I don't like those. I don't. I really, it worries me. Go down in Stamper. They get it back outside Reed. Beautiful job that time laying it in, Burbridge.
Give her 16. Bears leading this one by 2.
Give Reed another assist. Reed all over Pettigo here at midcourt. And trying to get that back door, and this time Reed stays with her. Pettigo backs it out. There's another 3 on its way. This one is no good. That was good back. That was good blocking out that time. Englert tries to go down low with it to Stamper and has it knocked away. Got to get back. And there's an easy one. 52-52 with 5:26 to go here in the third.
Has Pritchett with the basket, give her 4.
We got a media timeout here. Let's see what some of the numbers are. Bears still shooting 51% from the field right now. Let's see, is this up to date? No.
So, well, so far here, Charlie, we've played 4.5 minutes here in this third quarter. Something I've noticed here, too, Campbellsville is trying to ramp up the pressure even more. But now if you're starting to see on the offensive possessions for UPIKE, the passes going from the short, quick pass, the bounce pass, they're starting to lob a little bit. That could get them in trouble there. Also for the Bears, too, I'd like to see a little bit more opportunities on the glass. Got too many times you're having 4 maroon shirts and only maybe 2 white shirts. So you got to crash the board, limit those second chance shots there for Campbellsville.
But the Bears are still leading the rebounding battle, 23-20. 14 assists on the night, 14 assists on 23 made baskets.
I tell you, they're doing a great job. Once they break the pressure, we talked about this so far in this third quarter. A.J. Reed to get into that free throw line, make them make decisions, getting a little bounce pass into Burbridge, who's just laying it in.
And she got 16 points, and Stamper's got 8 rebounds here in this ball game. And here comes that pressure again by Campbellsville. Yeah, I like the way that's the way you break the pressure right there.
Much better.
I'm a firm believer in my mind that the less it hits the floor on the press, the better chances you got. Stamper missed it, gets her own rebound, puts it up. This one's good.
I'll tell you what, I like her on the inside. I give her 5. Bears up by 2.
This team has no quit in them. I like to see that. They'll keep you in it all night, seems like. 54-52, UPIKE with the lead. Campbellsville trying, nice pass. Missed the shot, fight for it. Rebound comes off to Englert. Mary Englert brings it up the floor quickly gets it back in the corner. She wanted that 3. She gets double teamed. She'll throw it out of bounds off the Campbellsville player. Thought we had another media.
I think last time one of the coaches actually called the timeout and gave a media.
Coach Colvin called timeout.
So it's under 5-minute mark of the quarters. They'll give a media timeout for the teams. So 54-52 here, 4:34 to go here in the third quarter. And Charlie, that's something I see as far as for UPIKE offensively there. Is there one to trap? Campbellsville's wanting to trap UPIKE. But Burbridge is open under the basket. They found her several times. She's up to 16 points. She's got 6 rebounds as well, too. And Engler almost had her there. Felder almost had her in the corner there, too, because the trap came. Burbridge was wide open there, too. So UPIKE can probably start seeing a tendency there. We're going to move the basketball out in the corner. We know the trap's going to come, but we know Burbridge is going to be open there, too. And, Reed's hit her a couple of times as well, too. So I think Coach Williams and his staff has seen some type of tendency, Charlie, might be able to capitalize off of.
Well, Burbridge is very athletic in the paint, which we know is what, and she got good hands. And you got Stamper down there, so now you got 2 threats down there in the paint, so they can't just double team her. And if they're double teaming the passer, then somebody's open. A.J. Reed with it for the Bears. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Get over to Englert. Nice. Back to Reed. A.J. little runner in the paint. Nope. Rebound, though, comes off. Put back up, and a foul will send Mary Englert to the free throw line.
It's on Sutton. Her first, team's third. Englert will go to line shooting 2 shots. First trip, I'm surprised they're letting her check in on the first free throw. Englert on the season is
you're right, Jules. Everything's 2 shots. You're right.
65%.
I don't know why they don't do it, but that's
true too.
What's the point? Just can't check it. free throw's good. Now you can't check in on the second free throw. You check in, but only one time. Yeah.
England's up to 8.
Make it 9. 56-52, Bears by 4.
Have to stay strong defensively. A lot of good communication. They're trying to run the little pick and a roll back for a 3-point shot. Last few time possessions, they've looked for that.
And they're trying to get, now they're getting it back out top again. They're looking down low. Bears are doing a pretty good job cutting off that pass into the post.
Campbellsville trying to get a double pick for their 3-point shooters.
And 4 seconds on the shot clock, 2. There's a shot, and no good. Rebound comes off in there to A.J. Reed.
Great defensive possession by the Bears.
Yes. Quickly up to Burbridge. Back. They'll get it back out to Burbridge over in the corner. Feltner. Shot up. No. Gets her own rebound, though. Kicks it back out to Reed. There's a 3. No by Englert, but another, well, I thought the Bears were going to get the rebound. Feltner couldn't control it. Into the front court now comes Campbellsville. That is Pritchard running the point right now for him, looks like. There's a steal by, well, near steal. Now they come away with it. Feltner will bring it up the floor. Gets it back to Mary England. And that's awful lot of contact on that steal. When I see a hand fly up on a steal, that means that she might have got a hand bump. Campbellsville closes it 2, 56-54, and Reed loses it.
Maybe trying to play a little bit too fast right now.
Yeah, Reed got a little out of control that time. I don't think there's any question about that. Campbellsville working it around out front. Shepard. And that is Pritchett. And there's an easy, well, she missed an easy layup. Rebound, fight for it, and Campbellsville.
Timeout on the court.
Good timeout by Campbellsville. You got to give her credit. She saw a possession. And right now, I'll tell you, a possession is huge in this game.
We got a 2-point ball game with 2 minutes and 17 seconds going in the third quarter. Bailey Frazier will check in for the Bears along with Haley Free.
Campbellsville's a little more aggressive right now.
They are, and I think also they're trying to speed the UPIKE up even more. If you notice the last couple of possessions there, they had sped the UPIKE up.
Yeah.
I know Reed, who's had played a heck of a game tonight, I think she tried to split 2 defenders down there, got the ball knocked away, maybe a little bit too aggressive with a 4-point lead. Maybe had Burbridge for the layup over as well, too. And then you like top, I had a little bit of contact with Englert there, too, but again, they're trying to split 2 different people there as well. The thing is the Bears have got to limit Campbellsville to 1 shot, get every loose ball that you can. Again, a 1 possession can be key in a 2-point ball game.
Campbellsville trying to get it inbounds. We're going to be close to a 5-second count. I should have been watching, should have been counting with him.
So Burbridge is guarding Rogers. She's the best 3-point shooter they have. She's got the basketball now.
Campbellsville working, try to go underneath, and shot up and good.
Ties it up.
Ties it at 56. Out front, Sierra Feltner with it. Feltner kicks it into the corner, and they go inside. Stamper saves her own miss. There's a 3 out of the corner, way off. And Campbellsville comes out of there with it. Campbellsville pushing. They can take the lead this trip down the floor in a tie ball game. Minute 28 to play here in the third, 56-56. Let's see what they do here. They're going to get one out front. Drive and a basket that time by Lake.
Gives her 9.
It's Faith Lake. And Campbellsville with the 2-point lead. Haley Free out front. Gives it up to Burbridge. Feltner with it out front. A little give and go. Stamper throws it into the corner. Free from the free throw line, no. Rebound comes off Burbridge. She goes up strong and 1.
Give her 18.
Basket is good.
McGeorge, her first, team's 4th. Burbridge to go to the line shooting one shot. We're going to have a timeout by UPIKE.
58-58, 44 ticks left here in the third quarter, and I told you I thought it'd be a good ball game coming in, and it's been excellent so far.
It's been, it's lived up to the hype, that's for sure. You have UPIKE coming on Tuesday night, beating Shawnee State, upsetting a top 10 opponent, and then propelled. They've already had two top, wins over top 15 teams this year already. Then you have the number 2 team coming in on Friday, and UPIKE, I believe, has shown so far tonight. They deserve
some respect.
National recognition.
Yeah, they need some respect out of this.
Because very easily, the way this game started with the Campbellsville coming out, going up a 5-0 run, UPIKE could have packed it in really easy, but they did not. They fought back and fought back. Even that situation just now, Campbellsville comes back, goes on a little 6-0 run, take the lead. Burbridge gets a basket down there and gets fouled as well.
So Brianna Burbridge at the free throw line for the and one here. Takes her time, shots up, and it's missed, but Stamper runs down the rebound. Feltner brings it out front.
Let's get a good shot.
Free, yeah, you got a chance to get a good look here. Try to go back down to Stamper. Stamper goes up strong. She's fouled.
I think it's going to be on Shepard, maybe.
Nope.
We're calling Rogers.
Yep.
Her first, team's 5th. So that was in Stamper to the line shooting 2 shots.
Big free throws right here.
Stamper's 1 of 2 from the line tonight.
Misses the first one.
5 points, 9 rebounds for the freshman.
So the only thing you really can say about the play of the Bears so far has been their free throw shooting. Missed them both.
They left a lot of points out on the free throw line tonight.
I think that makes them 3 out of 8 from the free throw line, maybe 3 of 9. Campbellsville will play. They can't play. Well, they come really close to playing for one. Like a 1/10 of a second differential on the shot clock.
That's a
double dribble. No, he was not tipped. You're wrong, my friend. You blew that call. 60 to 58. The free throw shot at the buzzer, no good. And Mister, you missed it. That ball was not tipped away. She double dribbled.
Yeah, that's a.
And if I'm coach, I'm going to ask about that one.
So the Bears got the double team there at the top there. They forced a double dribble. The official said it was tipped from our angle. We did not see any tip whatsoever.
To be honest, we probably got a better angle than he does from up here looking down on it, and that ball was not tipped. He missed it. I'm sorry. I know I'm a homer, and I'm going to admit it, but that was good defense unrewarded.
Yeah. So through 3 quarters of play, Campbellsville leading this one 60 to 58, and Charlie, so far in that third quarter. It was a 1-point ball game at halftime. They come up and Campbellsville outscored the Bears by 3 in that third quarter, but it was a little bit of a game runs in that third quarter. The Bears would jump out by 4 or 5 points. Campbellsville would come back, take the lead. 2 of the better teams in the Mid-South Conference and 2 better teams in the nation right now, whether these 2 teams are playing. So we come out in the first possession of this fourth quarter. Charlie B. Campbellsville will have the first possession too, so it's another key on that call there. He says tip ball. Looked like it was just a double dribble.
I don't think there's any doubt it was a double dribble.
So UPIKE's will come out strong here defensively for the Bears. Burbridge, Reed, Stamper, Frazier, and Feltner as well.
And let's see what happens here. The Bears, almost most of their starters back in the game. Reed going against Pettigo out front. Campbellsville working it. There's Pettigo again. Trying that pick and roll again. That Bears didn't fall for it.
Nice job of Feltner cutting it off.
Yep. Beautiful block.
It's off her foot. Yes, sir.
Yep.
Nice job, Bailey Frazier.
Bailey Frazier played a good game for him tonight off the bench.
Frazier with the block. When he come down on the Campbellsville players on the floor, hit her foot before the ball went out of bounds.
Reed into the front court.
Big possession here for the Bears.
Feltner in the front court. Kicks it back out top. And give it to Frazier. Burbridge running out top of the key with it. A.J. Reed's going to take it to the rack. Shot no good. Tipped out of bounds. It should be
Campbellsville.
Campbellsville ball.
I think Frazier may just got the tip when they battled for the rebound to knock it out of bounds.
So 9 minutes to go, a 2-point game, 60-58 Campbellsville.
Serenity Turnbull will check back in with the Bears at the next dead ball.
Campbellsville working, trying to get a look here. And that's a carry. Nope, foul on UPIKE.
Be on Feltner. Be her second, team's first here in the fourth quarter. Turnbull will check in for Burbridge to give her a breather. Englert will check back in for the Bears as well, and she will replace Feltner.
Nope. Yeah, Feltner, you're right.
Gregory go line. She has 15 on the evening. 0 of 1 from the free throw line today.
Campbellsville shot good from the free throw line, though.
Good, when you have a team that only makes their second missed free throw of the day. But when you're a number 2 team in the country, normally you do the fundamentals well.
You're right. And she makes the second one. It's a 3-point game, 61-58. Frazier will get it back over to Reed. Reed going to push it up the floor, tries to go down inside. Turnbull puts it up strong, missed it, gets her own rebound, puts it back up.
A lot of contact.
You got to call a foul in the paint, gentlemen.
I don't see how you do all the
Turnbull got hacked pretty hard.
And then they called the ball out of the bounds to give it to Campbellsville. Turnbull got hacked twice on the 2 rebounds.
So maybe the advantage being number 2 team in the country. Trying to go down the inside. Good pass by Campbellsville and an easy basket.
Give Rogers 11.
Campbellsville up by 5. Maybe that may match their largest lead. Go down in the corner to Turnbull. Reed.
10 on the shot clock.
Turnbull trying to go down inside. Mary Englert shot off the glass. No. Rebound put back up and in.
Stamper.
Stamper.
Give her 7.
63-60. Pettigo out front with it. Reed on her.
Keep your hands up.
Yep.
Keep your hands up, ladies, on 3-point shot.
Shot up and good. Nice move that time.
It's Pritchett that gives her 6.
Ball knocked back out of bounds. He'll stay with the Bears. Here comes some more substitutions for Campbellsville.
Not sure how long you can let Burbridge sit on the bench over here, Charlie. I know she's got to get a breather.
Yep. And we're waiting. What are we waiting on?
So now the throw becomes a spot throw in now.
Reed will bring it up the floor.
Man-to-man full court.
Reed gets it into the front court. She'll get it back now from England. A.J. Reed. Turnbull puts it on the floor. Going to drive into the lane, loses it. I'd say that'll bring Brianna Burbridge off the bench. Yep. And out top, Pettigo. This time, Frazier on her, and yep.
Rogers up to 13.
Yeah, that was, I think you got to get Burbridge back in there now. Get it down low. She gives it up to Stamper. There's a shot up and a foul.
It'll be on Rogers. That should be her second, team's first here in the fourth quarter.
That'll send Turnbull to the free throw line.
This will be her first free throw attempt of the season. Feltner and Burbridge will check in for the Bears. Well, Burbridge will check in for Turnbull.
Yeah.
Feltner will check in for Frazier. Gregory will check back in for the Tigers, and she'll place Pettigo.
So Turnbull will be shooting 2 here. Misses it. Bears struggled from the free throw line. That's a problem right now. So that makes them 5 out of 17.
And Burbage will replace
She makes
Turnbull.
the second one, right?
Timeout on the court.
We got a 30-second timeout. So, of course, we're not going anywhere, obviously, Gary. But
yeah. Free throw shooting it's got to be it's going to be a key. And right now the Bears they're
we
really
left 11 points on the.
they're struggling at the line.
I'm sorry, they're 3 of 9. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, that's that 3-point percentage is right above that.
But that's the difference in the ball game at 6 points.
It is, and that's where you look at Campbellsville 7 of 9, and the Bears are 3 of 9 from the free throw line. So that's the difference there too. You think a difference of 4 points right there. So what the Bears got to do defensively, they got to create a couple of turnovers. I mean, you got 6:21 to go in the fourth quarter. Campbellsville got a 6-point lead. Now you got to start closing out some possessions here for Campbellsville. We'll leave them to one shot to get the basketball. If you get an easy basket, go. If not, then run a good play. Probably going to get in Burbage quite a bit here in this fourth quarter, Charlie.
I would imagine. I'd say I wouldn't. They stay the rest of the quarter, rest of the game, and there's 6:21 to play. 6-point lead for Campbellsville. And that's a matchup right there. That's it.
Rogers is trying to post hard on the Stamper inside.
Yep.
Senior versus freshman. 3 seconds.
Yep.
3 seconds.
Count to 3, gentlemen. She can't stay in the lane all night.
Yeah, so they will give Campbellsville a 30-second timeout. They got 7 to go on the shot clock. But as soon as you enter that the circle, you have 3 seconds to do something with the basketball. Then you got to get out and reset that clock. And I think she come in. She was looking for a cutter. The Bears did a nice job of cutting that cutter off. And then she picked up her dribble. I believe that was a 3-second timeout. I mean, for a 3-second violation. But however, now the Bears have got to defend for 7 seconds here.
They do. They've got. They can't give them a shot here.
5:57 to go here in the fourth quarter. Bears trailing this one by 6. Campbellsville should be throwing the basketball in on the baseline. So it remains a spot throw in. Stamper will be guarding Rogers, freshman on senior. Rogers, their best 3-point shooter. They're going to run the play for her.
And she gets an easy basket.
Give her 15.
And it's an 8-point lead, largest lead of the night for Campbellsville. Bears need a score this trip down. They kick it back, and Englert works her way in. Nothing there. She'll get it back. Englert now gives it to Stamper. Burbridge for 3. Good.
Give her 21.
That was a big one right there. 5-point game.
I'll tell you what,
Well, they let her shield off that arm a lot. You're right. And there's Burbridge with the steal. You knew she'd have at least one of those on the night.
I tell you, when he needed a big play, gives her 23 on the night. The Bears are within 3 now. The senior with 5 consecutive points for the Bears.
You know, and you can't let them throw that arm out there. And whoa.
They're going to call that on Reed. Her 3rd, team 2nd.
Really?
Pettigo will check back in
you've
for.
let them play rougher than that all night long. I mean, don't start calling it tight in the last 4 minutes.
And I thought it was more action, more of a push on Reed. I mean, not against Reed, but I thought Pritchett actually.
Pritchett's been using that arm fending off all night long. You're not giving them an equal call here, gentlemen and lady.
4:50 to go here in the fourth quarter. 69-66 Campbellsville.
Out front with it. There's good defense by the Bears. And shot up, no good. Rebound, though, comes off the camp. That's a walk. How about a walk out there, guys? You can't kick both feet up in the air and put them on the ground. It's a walk.
Give it Gregory 18 on the night.
My goodness. Now, I've been this much on the referees all season. This is bad. Nice job inside. 2 points by Mary Englert.
Gives her double figures with 11. Bears still within 3.
And you got to get back. There you go.
To make it happen on this end. Best 3-point shooter.
gotta
Stay on top of her.
Got to get it. Got to get a stop right here. 4 minutes left here in the ball game. And Good job by Feltner that time on defensive end. Bears come away with the ball. Quickly coming back up the way, Mary Englert. And Englert will kick it back out to Burbridge. She'll shoot another three. It's good again. Brianna Burbridge ties it at 71. 3:40 to play here in the ball game.
Give her 26.
And Campbellsville in a situation they're not used to being in a tight one down the stretch. And good job by Reed to stay in front of Pettigo, sorry. And there's a little jump shot up and good.
The leading scores, both teams starting to take over. Rogers is up to 17. Campbellsville with the 73-71. Burbridge for the Bears, Rogers for the Tigers.
Feltner, top of the key, picks up her dribble, and she'll get it over now to Englert. Mary trying to play off that pick. Get the hands off of her, Mr. Official, Miss Official. We're going to get a foul on the floor.
This might be on Rogers, potentially. It is on Rogers. It'll be her third, team's second here in the fourth quarter. Pritchett would check back in, replacing Shepard. Frazier will check back in for the Bears, and she'll replace Burbridge. Maybe a quick breather for Brianna.
I wouldn't leave her on the bench more than a few seconds. Game time. They throw it over top. Frazier. She'll kick it back out top. Pike will working it around the hole.
10 on the shot clock.
Tries to go down inside, and they throw it away.
Get back.
Got to get back defensively. You need to stop here. You don't need to give up anything with Burbridge on the bench.
Just a quick breather for Brianna. She's checking back in.
Out top, Pettigo. Feltner on her this time. She's trying to play off that pick. Can't get it. Back goes to Pettigo. 8 seconds. They're trying to milk the clock a little bit now. Try to go down inside and missed it. Rebound comes off to Stamper. And here comes Feltner. It's it over. And Bailey.
A lot of contact.
Frazier, no call. Ball out of bounds. Can't save it.
Tell you what, Frazier attacked the basket there. She got bumped. Got knocked down, no call. Burbridge will check back in and replacing Frazier.
73-71, 2-point ball game, minute 56 to play. Campbellsville holding on to the lead. Bears have had a couple stops. They need another one.
Got to continue attacking the glass as well, minimizing second chance points.
There's that pick, and
that's Reed's fourth. That's a key.
What was the foul there?
He's saying with two hands, but she didn't extend.
She didn't. I don't think she did put the two-hand check on her. Did you?
No. The thing is, there's more contact on Frazier's
exactly.
layup.
You know, come on. You got to call it equally, lady and gent.
Officials,
yeah. There's the drive inside. Burbridge can't stop it. 2 points. 4-point game now.
8 for Pritchett. Bears trailing by 4.
And they'll go back to Burbridge. Brianna puts it on the floor. Tries to go down low. It'll be knocked out of bounds. He'll stay with the Bears.
17 on the shot clock.
Yeah, a minute 17 to play. They've got to get a score here. They can't have an empty trip from here on out. Need a score and a stop's what they need. They'll throw it over top to Burbridge.
15 on the shot clock.
Yep. A.J. Reed gets it back up front. There's a three. No. And come on now. She's extending the arm over on Burbridge on that. Blocking out.
2 on 2 here.
1 minute remaining.
It's going to be on Burbridge. It'll be her first, team's fourth. So the Bears will have one more foul to give before Campbellsville's got to shoot free throws. Shepard checked back in for the Tigers, replacing Gregory. Remind you, Campbellsville 7 of 9 from the free throw line.
Yep. Big difference down the stretch.
So Campbellsville will be shooting. Look for the Bears to get a foul quickly here. Just not Reed.
Burbridge picks up the foul.
Be her second.
And that'll send Pritchett to the free throw line.
Pritchett on the line. She's first free throw of the night. comes in the season. There's a reason why they gave her the basketball, Charlie. She's 88% from the free throw line on the season.
That's smart on Campbellsville's part. Which Coach Colvin, what she's doing. Makes the first one. That's a big one. That makes it a 2-possession game now.
Gives her 9.
Well, it's still, still a 2-possession ball game, no matter what, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. But they got to be threes.
Now she's in double figures with a 10.
And Bears got to have some urgency here because score twice. A.J. Reed, 3, good.
She heard you, Charlie.
Hey, I'm glad you're listening to me. There you go. I got one right. We got a timeout.
Gives Reed 16 on the night.
3-point ball game, folks. It's been a battle here.
So 1 timeout remaining for both teams. 47 seconds left to go. Campbellsville leading this one 77-74. So you're looking at as far as who to foul for Campbellsville. Well, Campbellsville, they're not the only person they have who is below 70%. They're less than 5 attempts on the season. So look at today. As far as free throw wise, Gregory has missed the only 2 free throws today for Campbellsville, and she checked out on that last possession. So it'll be interesting if she checks back in.
You got 47 seconds left, so you really need to get a stop here. I don't know that you foul this trip down.
Correct, yeah. So I think definitely you get a foul, you're going to come along letting too much clock off, but or maybe even the whole, you still have 17 seconds. Yeah.
Right.
So you can defend here and give yourself a chance to tie the ball game up. And Gregory is in the ball game. Now on the season, Gregory, she's 86% on the season. She's missed 2 today, but here's the Bears going to go full court, man-to-man defense. Just don't anybody leak out behind you. Got a trap there.
Yep. Trying to get that. Well, we are going to commit the foul.
As we on
So
England,
Pedigo.
her first. Pedigo will shoot 2 shots. Pedigo won the afternoon, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 10 points, 8 assists, and 2 rebounds.
They're pretty confident in her because there's nobody on the box. Takes her time with it, puts the first one up. It's good.
78-74, Campbellsville. 8 of 10 from the free throw line.
That's been the difference in this ball game. I mean, you look at all the numbers. UPIKE leads in a lot of the other categories other than free throw shooting.
I'm sorry, it makes them 10 or 12.
And there's going to be a block.
They'll get back. I know Reed was upset because it's not the foul call there, but still got to get back.
You can't drop your head. You got to keep playing.
That's on Stamper, be her 3rd. She's going to Pedigo back to the line.
Not what you want to do. I understand, but I don't know if putting a 80% free throw shooting team on the line is good or not.
No.
I mean,
maybe defend a little bit more there, but Pedigo is up to 13.
And at least 6 of those from the line, I think.
She's hit 4 straight. Gives Campbellsville an 81-74 lead here.
I will bring it in the front court quickly. There's a step back 3 that's no good. Bears
nice hustle.
Saving it in. Deep 3, no. Tipped around, and it'll be Campbellsville ball, and that they do it right there. This 7-point lead, and they could end up winning this thing by 8 or 9 points, and it's going to be a misjustice to the benefit of the Bears.
Says going to send Faith Lake to the line for shooting 2 shots. She got 9 points on the afternoon, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. It's like we hear that a lot of Campbellsville shooters.
And she makes it.
Yeah, the final score is not going to be
indicative of the game.
Indicative of how close this ball game was.
Well, they missed one. Bears will push it back up the floor. Mary England gives it up to Reed. A.J. Reed's going to take it into the paint and throws it away. And another quick foul on the Bears.
Going to Stamper, her fourth. I send Sammy Rogers to the line for 2 shots. Rogers up to 17 on the day. Her first trip for the free throw line.
At the line, shooting 2.
I don't like the new format of taking the 1-and-1 out of the game, but you know, who am I? I'm not a person that gets to make those decisions.
Campbellsville will pick up with 8 seconds to go full court here. 84-74. Campbellsville's going to win this one, Charlie.
Yeah.
Your final score, UPIKE 74, Campbellsville 84.
And big win for the Tigers. Actually, Bears gave them all they wanted.